Alright, I'm in, G.
Make a party and I'll make a room and I'll...
Online, Jay. It's your buddy, Jay. I mean, Sonny. It seems a little hot. Alright. Hello. I had to answer the phone. Mother.
Welcome to the new hood, man. Okay, you wearing that?
I really like it. don't know how to make sure that the wastewear disappears, though. That's the only thing.
Have what?
That's okay.
I have faith that you will fulfill your duty. Take care. There are things. Let's get you fixed up then, shall we? I'll be here when you need me.
Ready. Just a few more seconds.
No, we're not. We're gonna need my help with this.
Yeah.
Those who set foot in this land will behold its breathtaking splendor. Ancient ruins, lush greens, and rich waters.
Let's go!
I'll go left, you go right. I'll go up, you go right.
New place, new area. Let's go.
Hey there. This looks useful.
Hey, I think I see the crab. It's a small crab, though.
We'll be able to kill 15 of these small monsters. So,
Alright, I guess I should kill it.
Might as well put this to use. Gonna need some of this. I'll be taking that. Let's see.
I found big crab. Hey, and so did you.
Prepare yourself.
You don't like seafood, Crazy?
I'll just take this.
What is the giant crab?
No, I'm not fighting the giant crab. He just attacked me.
This looks useful.
And Crazy doesn't like seafood, apparently. Yes, because people like crabs, Crazy.
Might as well put this to use. Yeah.
It's just Crazy doesn't like crab, I guess.
I'll just take this.
Oh. Okay, actually that makes better sense.
Until next time. Victory! Gonna need some of this. Move!
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Ba 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 da. They were talking some shit about something. Somebody wants to talk to me? Alright.
Chat with Cheech for all your questing needs. Yep,
An urgent quest.
special quest for you.
Eh.
I hope we can talk again soon. Hey, good to see ya.
Well, this is an urgent quest. If you want to join me, you can. If you don't, then...
Let's get you fixed up then, shall we? You got it. Strike while the iron's hot.
We'll be fighting.
Be careful.
We're fighting
Be sure to check the special quest.
a Pterantodon. The big fat fucker. Is that considered a quest you might want to do? Because right now we're going to be fighting a lot of low-level shit. Alright, well, we can either do the urgent quest or hunt a ukulele. I mean the Kulu Yaku.
Take care.
Oh, you can text on here?
That'll do.
Has our friend made a decision?
Ready when you are. Nothing but stand in my way.
Yeah? Huh. Interesting place, but not where I need to go. Ah, finally made it.
See you later. I'll be taking that.
Alright, let's see what we have here.
All right, we did it.
I'll just take this. This looks useful. What's this? Time to head home.
Well done. All right, good stuff. Epic. Time to load up the next one, baby.
I have faith that you will fulfill your duty. Thank you for stopping by. Please select the quest that best suits you. You'll do great.
Humble greetings. For honor and glory. Good to go.
Enough of that. I'm still busy.
So,
What'd you say, Jay?
I'm good to go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
This looks useful. I'll just take this.
Alright, where is this guy? Oh, I went in the opposite direction.
Go!
Yep, that was stupid of me. Ah! Why didn't no one tell me he's coming at me?
It's up to something!
They gave me armor? When? If they told me, I wasn't really paying attention to anything they said.
Careful now!
Alright, you did tell me, I think.
Be careful! Be careful! Get ready! You're not getting away! Yeah! Sharp edge, sharp hunter!
Ah! You left. Oh shit. Fuck. I wasn't paying attention to my health.
Time for a counterattack. I'll just take this.
Shit! Right when I was sharpening, too. Damn, he ran away. What? Yes.
Yeah, this looks useful.
Shit. Oh well. I tried. There was no place to actually, you know. I know I was trying to, but I missed the tree. Good stuff.
gonna need some of this.
That was some good shit, Jay.
Might as well put this to use. I'll be taking that. Go! Good job, buddy. All in a day's work.
Hey there. Ah, all right. Good luck.
Oh, hello there. It's great to see you. Here's the list of quests.
All right, do you think we can take on 2 turtles at the same time? I mean, 2 Mr. Krabs?
You'll do great.
That'll do.
Right, chest. What was it called?
Night something, whatever.
No, I'm not seeing anything. Not under high rank and not under master rank.
Go to the camera.
No new add-on content to download. Alright. Let's try it. Nothing. Everything is still the same.
He said to armor. Figure out what the thing.
Why, hello. I hope we can talk again soon.
Hey, good to see ya! Alright, let's make it happen! Well, the iron's hot.
There is new options in the store though. Well, I'm almost there to get a hermitoid, the hermit, the Mr. Krabs. So. Make sure you eat, Jay.
Enough of that.
Get back.
Go.
Two giant crabs. One for Papa. And one for Stevie.
Let's go. I'm still busy.
Alright, let's do it. I might capture ones just to make it easier on us.
For our village. Go.
I said, follow me.
Yeah. Gotta collect all this. Oh, these things glow in the dark. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what up? Nope, didn't hear a single word. Which one are you attacking? Alright, let's do it. Mr. Beast!
This looks useful. There it is.
Shit! God damn it! What the fuck?
I'll be taking that.
My god. Oh, look at this, Jay. Came right to us.
It's bleeding. Yeah. Just you wait.
Well,
That's how you do it. Get ready.
ah, he's about to die already. Yep.
Until next time. Gonna need some of this. I'll be taking that. Gonna need some of this.
Nice. Very nice.
I'll be taking that. All in a day's work.
Regardless, however, I mean, it's false VR sitting, right? They're gonna try to make VR as much as they possibly can to make themselves look better.
Hey, good to see ya. All right, let's make it happen. Okay, good luck.
Farewell.
Your spirit shines bright. You'll do great.
3 things. Do you like the Jungle Book?
No.
Did you like the Mowgli reboot? Or remake or whatever that was?
That'll do.
They just the fact of having
Time to go. Good to go. Just a few more seconds.
Never should have been purchased. I don't understand why these studios continually lash out at the audience that is trying to tell them. Here's the best part. This is the part that I heavily into.
Nothing can stand in my way.
So which one is closest to us? Ah, that one.
steroids.
Oh! Found it! You're mine! Take this! I'll just take this. Farewell! Be careful! Be careful! I'll end it! I'll show you no mercy! Farewell! It's up to something!
Damn, this bad boy loves to roll.
You're not getting away! Go! Sharp edge, sharp hunter! This looks useful. just take this.
Be careful!
Fuck!
Unbelievable!
What an embarrassment.
Waiting for you.
Yeah! This looks useful.
Go!
This looks useful. Yeah!
It's up to something!
Just you wait!
Oh my god. Ah! I really need backup here. Yep, still alive. No. Yeah. No. Turn left. Oh shit.
Serpent shark hunter! Incoming! Incoming! This is the end!
Ooh, I made. Oh shit.
Targeting you! Do not get away!
We did it.
Gonna need some of this.
On your way back into the cave, there's a mining zone. Remember to get.
Okay.
Yes, these mining zones are going to be how you make the first set of armors. If not, let's do a crack or something. Are you in program right now? Part of this running.
Ooh, I can capture it, Jay. Or you can ride it and beat it up if you want.
Splendid performance.
Oh, damn. That's gonna hurt.
Must maintain my edge.
I'll end this.
It's got its eyes on you. Be careful! Be careful! See you in hell! Goodbye!
Stop jumping around, you damn frog! Or alligator, or whatever the hell you are.
It's up to something! You're in danger!
Shit. I'm coming, Jay. Oh. Shit. Oh wait, bring him to your cat. Or to this cat. Did it shoot? Very nice. Fuck!
Unacceptable!
But I was like half health! Oh my god.
Time for a counterattack! Yeah!
It's the equivalent of a cheat.
I'll just take this.
It looks effective, but it's not really.
This looks useful.
It's over.
Might as well put this to use. I'll be taking that. Might as well put this to use.
Epic. We did it. You said something, Jay?
Hi, and welcome to my shop. Oh, okay then. See you soon.
I've been building it as we were playing.
Alright, let's make it happen.
And the only thing left I have is a time worm crimson horn. That's the last thing I need before I can craft it.
See you soon. Well, hey there. Let's get you fixed up then, shall we? You got it.
I wonder if I can craft it here instead of hunting the monster down. If not, we can just do another.
Your spirit shines bright. Please select the quest that best suits you.
Or we can go. We can continue going through the list. The armor can wait.
Get your armor. It's gonna be double crap work.
Well, hello.
Okie dokie.
Here's the list of quests. Take care.
Alright.
You see that?
Put it in cold water, then slowly boil it. You do what with the lighter? Really? I say it.
That'll do. Hey.
I don't know. Can I help him defeat a glow Valstrax? Where's Jay? Where'd he go?
Ready to hunt.
Bingo! Quiet! I can't hear crazy! Because the new guy posted and I was gonna wait for you. But he wasn't moving, he was just assuming that you were still there, so... I was honestly gonna leave him before you left. Wait, what? What is going on? What are you talking about? I couldn't hear you because my dog is barking. Kamala? Hey! Oh, so he must have been angry about something. Shit.
I must maintain my edge.
Yeah, I need to complete this armor. I'm still getting hit like a mother. Bro! Oh my god.
Well met.
Nothing to it. That's how you do it.
No, because I pressed the button, but the button is like the same button to thing. So if he's like woozy or whatnot, then I'm going to automatically get there because I don't know if he's gonna become woozy when you hit him. I'm about to die if I do this.
The heavens have mercy on you. Your days are numbered. Sharp edge, sharp.
Shit! Whoa, that was close.
Take this.
Let me still hurt.
Noah's next volume 7. Dude, there's a lot of stalker shit.
Well, if this guy isn't selecting, I might as well, like, do the crap. Alright.
Enough of that.
Why, hello. Take a look at the quest list. Take care.
That'll do.
Alright, I'm ready.
Hey, good to see you. Bye now.
When hate damages enemies inflicted with heat status, they become vulnerable to 120% more status damage.
Nothing can stand in my way. Yeah.
Like so much shit that they got out there.
I'll just take this. What's this?
That sounds cool. Yeah, that's advanced. I mean, you gotta work at it every day. You gotta come shit with your points. You know what I mean?
Oh, Jay, here I am fighting the other one, and I thought, because that one was closer to us. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at it wrong. I'll be right there. Aurora Borealis?
There it is.
But it was hard to tell because it was to the north. And we have a thing called the North Star. And it likes to shine on us at night.
Jay, retreat. Your health is low.
Gonna need some of this.
Hey, Jay, both of them are close to us. Kill the other one, Jay.
Might as well put this to use.
It's fleeing!
Gotcha.
Gonna need some of this. Move.
It's on his something!
Might as well put this to use. I'll be taking that.
I'm not writing it.
I'm here to help. Thanks for the help. Excellent, perfect. Splendid performance. Might as well put this to use. Gonna need some of this.
Huh? I'll do my best. I need to probably change my weapon too.
What have we here?
Cause the only one that I really like using is the gun lance and the one that just shoots just guns. That one. There's
This looks useful.
Old Spice gives you wings. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that's it. Oh, crazy. Did I tell you how much the PS5 Pro is going to be? Well, it doesn't come with a disc drive. It doesn't come with the stand. And plus taxes. Yes. It doesn't come with a disc drive. It doesn't come with a stand. A lot of people...
good to see ya.
In video description.
Let's get you fixed up then, shall we?
Want to do the standard practice of killing small monsters and carving them, as well as harvesting bugs, mining
Alright, let's make it happen.
bone files for master achievements. Monster Hunter is a fast game after all. Since
Let's
you're
get
in
you fixed
master
up then, shall
you
we?
should have access to a full suite of high-rank decorations. This makes level 2 sockets on master rank gear particularly fast. You can socket whatever skills that you see fit. Level 3 sockets can also fit level 2 decorations, so you can consider these as slightly more versatile tools. For your buddy gear, it really does not matter. Anytime you forge some new weapons or armor for yourself, just use the scraps to outfit your paladin and
I
paladin
have been wanting to
buddies.
be a blacksmith ever since I was little. As you could say, I'm something of an expert at this point. Don't worry about your gear. I grip your hammer with confidence.
Not going your way for anything buddy related. Just go with the flow. As for talismans, I'll be sticking with a speedy and 2 fire resistance.
Hey, Jay, oh, sorry, Crazy. I was gonna say, I have enough to forge me, an up-to-date gun lance. Do you think I should go one with the highest attack number? Or does this be explained in the video? What do you think, Jay? What? I said, okay, Alright.
Fire resistance 1, 2 level 2 socket talisman. This is just a convenient way to get whatever skills you're interested in into your gear. Speed, which exactly should use any talisman with 2 level 2 sockets if you have a you should make a judgment call and use that instead. Stick talisman doesn't matter. Of course, these aren't new suggestions. Every Monster Hunter game has gotten progressively easier, and if you want to be a fashion hunter, be my guest. Sunbreak is pretty easy overall. Gunlance standard core skills apply. Gunlance gets benefits out of guard and guard up. Guard is best incorporated at level 3 and level 5. Levels 1, 2, and 4 of guard don't feel overly impactful. Try for a minimum of 3 and push for 5 if you'd like. Offensive guard is expensive, requiring level 3 sockets, but it is a solid choice for gunlance. You can incorporate offensive guard if you choose. There are various styles of gunlancing. These are largely tied to the gunlance's shell type. This guide will focus on full burst style with normal shell gunlances. At the end, there will be a little bit of a final wrap up for long, wide, and maybe even a non-shelling style. You'll want to incorporate artillery to increase your shell damage and to load up for an extra shell for each full burst. Your shells cannot critically hit, so affinity-based skills are lower priority on gunlance. Affinity is still strong, as your non-shelling attacks can still critically hit, but lots of your damage comes from your shells, so prioritize artillery. Gunlance is slow, and you may wish to incorporate various levels of Evade Extender. Evade Extender at level 3 is a pretty heavy commitment, but greatly increases your mobility while gunlancing. You should experiment and figure out if you like Evade Extender and what level you like Evade Extender at. Gunlance also has some horrendous issues with sharpness. Handicraft, as well as Protective Polish and Razor Sharp are skills you're going to want to look at and incorporate into your build. Now it's time to get started. Your first task to get into Master Rank will be to hunt a Daimyo Hermitar in the urgent quest Uninvited Guest. Daimyo Hermitar is weak to thunder, fire, and ice in that order. Equip yourself appropriately using your best high-rank weapons and armor. You'll want to try to break the Daimyo Hermitar's shell for a time-marked Crimson Horn. This also can be obtained by cash. This isn't a huge deal if you don't get one, but it will give you a little bit of an upgrade immediately. Once you've beaten Daimyo Hermitar, you'll have to do a series of tutorial missions. Complete these and you'll get moved to Elgato, your new hub for Master Rank. Before we get into standard game progression, there's one more task to take note of. In Sunbreak, you get access to follower quests. These give you NPC helpers to assist you during your hunts. These have their own unique progression to the main story. If you ever need to hunt a monster multiple times for equipment, check the follower hunts to see if you can make progress there. Eventually, you will want to complete all of these as there are weapon and armor recipes unlocked from them. Most of these are pretty lackluster and skippable, but for completion's sake, you want to complete every quest eventually. Now on to the main story. Starting off in Master Rank 1 star, you'll need to do 2 key quests from a list of 4. It's a good idea to start by hunting additional Daimyo Hermitar. The Hermitar chest, arms, and waist are a strong starting point for Master Rank armor. This will give you guard and lots of socket options for artillery and other core gunland skills. Once you have those 3 pieces of the Daimyo Hermitar set, you should hunt Royal Luthroth and you had me at Goofy. You should
Truth be told, this is my first time being outside of the castle. So, the sights and sounds, everything is new. I'm hoping to use my experience here to contribute to my people. Come again. Why, hello. Take a look at the quest list. Take care.
focus on forging Royal Luthroth's Shellbreaker Plus. This is not the strongest gun lance, but does bridge to later ones. It's also an easy build, and you can forge it outright or go through the path using low and high rank materials. Check your item stockpile and adjust accordingly. For your final key quest, hunt Kulu-Yaku and need a Hunter ESAP. You should build the Kulu-Yaku helm and greaves to finish out your entry-level master rank set. The critical eye and maximum might aren't the most valuable skills, but you can add in a handicraft decoration to the level 3 sockets. This gives you some very valuable sharpness since Gunland suffers from extremely low sharpness.
Hey, good to see ya!
After completing the key
Alright,
quests,
let's
you
make
need
it
to
happen! I'll bet everything, Master. You got it. Bye now.
Your spirit shines bright. Here's the list of quests.
check your item stockpile and adjust our set. You should hunt Royal Luthroth in and Goofy. You should focus on forging Royal Luthroth's Shellbreaker Plus. This is not the strongest gun lance, but does bridge to later ones. You should hunt Royal Luthroth in. At the end, there will be a little bit of a final as your non-shelling attack to incorporate various levels of Evade Extender. Evade Extender at level 3 it also has some. Now it's time to get started. Your first task to get into Master Rank will be to hunt a Daimyo Hermitar in the urgent quest Uninvited Guest. Daimyo Hermitar is weak to thunder, fire, and ice in that order. Equip yourself appropriately using your best high-rank weapons and armor. You will want to try to break the Daimyo Hermitar's shell for a time-worn Crimson Ore. This also can be obtained by capture. This isn't a huge deal if you don't get one, but it will give you a little bit of an upgrade immediately. Once you've beat Daimyo Hermitar, you'll have to do a series of tutorial missions. Complete these, and you'll get moved to El Gato, your new hub for Master Rank. Before we get into standard game progression, there's one more task to take note of. In Sunbreak, you'll get access to follower quests. These give you NPC helpers to assist you during your hunts. These have their own unique progression. There's one more task to take note of. In Sunbreak, you'll get access to follower quests. These give you NPC helpers to assist you during your hunts. These have their own unique progression to the main story. If you ever need to hunt a monster multiple times for equipment, check the follower hunts to see if you can make progress there. Eventually, you will want to complete all of these as there are weapon and armor recipes unlocked from them. Most of these are pretty lackluster and skippable, but for completion's sake, you'll want to complete every quest eventually. Now on to the main story. Starting off at Master Rank 1 star, you'll need to do 2 key quests from a list of 4. It's a good idea to start by hunting additional Daimyo Hermitar. The Hermitar chest, arms, and waist are a strong starting point for Master Rank armor. This will give you guard and lots of socket options for artillery and other core gunland skills. Once you have those 3 pieces of the Daimyo Hermitar set, you should hunt Royal Luthroth in Academy at Goofy.
Why not? Don't think I have, but I think I may be fine to do it. Yeah, let's just go for it. Fuck it. Yeah, to eat. Yeah, I already did.
That'll do.
Let's rock.
Nothing can stand in my way. Yeah! I'll just take this. There it is! It's up to something!
not getting away! Can't go on like this. To recover. Unbelievable. Time for a counterattack. I'm gonna take the world by storm!
should come in handy.
I'll just take this. Where would we be without these stones? This looks useful.
Go! You're in danger!
Reliable as always.
Nice you.
Well met.
Yeah, my dog is in my room.
Yeah, twice as possible. And something. I want to.
The last time I checked, they had swimming guns. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's kind of a distance. If they don't have it, then I'll just get apple pie. That's just one for the way. Oh, and what I was trying to tell you last time when I was texting you is that there's two brooms. There's one that's used for sweeping and one that's used for scrubbing the bathtub, I mean. And my mom doesn't like it when that thing is not in there. And no one's blaming you or anything. I tend to forget. And she gets lazy and upset, like starts screaming and stuff. I mean, well, technically she's not screaming. That's just the way she is.
Didn't let this go to waste.
But
That's because the broom is not in the tub?
yeah, because oh my God, is it damp? Was it wet? Because I don't want my floor wet. I don't like my floor being wet. And in my mind, that's
one for the road.
So I'm just saying, like,
Thanks for the help.
if I tend to forget, or you see that long broom, like,
Yes, the wall, somebody put it back.
yeah, to put it in the tub for me, please.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And the other thing she was talking about, if you saw it, was the bag situation. Was because there's no trash bag. I also forgot to do that. So to make sure that there's bags in underneath the sink, and if it's empty, do that.
Okay.
Time to head home.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty much.
Okay, how about I go soon and watch my show?
Thank you again, cousin.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Alright, let's talk later.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for stopping by. I hope we can talk again soon.
How are things? Let's get you fixed up then, shall we? Bye now.
Chat with Cheech for all your custom needs. Come again.
Hey, good to see ya! Ooh, I'm itching to get started. I have been wanting to be a blacksmith ever since I was little. As you can say, I'm something of an expert at this point. See you soon!
Your spirit shines bright. Take a look at the quest list.
Nothing can stand in my way. This looks useful. I'll just take this. What's this? This looks... Yeah! Let's see. This looks useful. This looks useful. Move! Going for a big haul. Let's see if they'll bite. Going for a big haul. Let's see if they'll bite. Going for a big haul. Yeah! Move! I'll just take this. I'll just take this. The hunt begins!
Give me all you got!
There it is!
Don't worry, I is the target.
Excellent timing. I'm the master now! That's how you do it!
That's one for the history books.
How do you like that?
Splendid performance. The heavens have mercy on you!
Bye-bye.
Perfect form.
Incoming! Look out! It's angry!
well put this to use.
All right, let's see what we have.
It's got its eyes on you! Sharp edge, sharp hunter. I owe you
I
one.
needed that.
Well met.
Here it is.
I'll be taking that. See you in hell!
It's angry! It's got
Targeting you!
no more holding back! Mr. Monster, meet Mr. President!
Hello? JD? Just letting you know your mic is off.
Oh shit. Ray?
Yeah.
Bless you. What's going on, Ray?
I just
Sorry.
stopped by to play more. I just stopped by to play more Space Marine. I'm in such a good mood today because I drew my Luna girl as a chaos goddess for the Thousand Sun.
Very nice. Saw that. Very nice. Fucking dog! Oh, right. It's 7 o'clock going on 8. He probably wants to do something. He wants me to take him out. Been busy playing Monster Hunter Rise.
Nice.
I don't know if you ever felt like this, Ray, but have you ever felt like you're too tired to do anything but not tired enough to actually sleep?
That's always me.
Yeah, man, that's been me. I don't know why for the past couple of days.
It could be a burnout maybe, or mood swings.
Yeah, maybe it's burnout. I am starting a second job, and then my current job that is, since we're getting closer to the holidays, they've just went ahead and put me up for driver's helper or whatever the fuck you do when you have to be a partner to those 16-wheeler drivers and deliver for like businesses and malls and shit.
I see.
So, yeah, it's probably just me being burnt out. It's just so much work.
Yeah.
So it's like so much work, so much on my mind, and I'm in school, so I did say I was gonna do my best to juggle it, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You know, the money is needed, brother. The money is needed.
I pray that my game. I pray that the game doesn't crash, cause last time I was playing Space Marine, my PC crashed because it produced way too much heat. So what I did right now is I took off the casing, and then I put my personal fan right onto the components.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. I only do that whenever I'm playing Space Marine. When I'm playing other games, it's no problem. Because mine's is a RTX 3070.
Nice. Fuck. How do I turn in this optional quest? I just pulled it up, but I forgot how to do it. Oh, here it is.
There we go. I'll play for 2 hours.
Fuck. Oh boy. You know, there's a theory that my friend told me about the reveal of the PlayStation 5 Pro.
Yeah.
Was that she told me that, Jay, holy shit, what if, you know that lackluster reveal? What if Concord was supposed to be the reason for you to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro? And I was just sitting there thinking like, holy shit, woman, you are right. Oh my god. Oh my god, you could possibly be fucking right. Holy shit.
So you're telling me the reason for the PlayStation 5 Pro is just to promote Concord?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is...
Because, like,
what the
all the games that they showed were old as fuck and are probably and already like are on other platforms, right? And people are wanting new games because the constant thing from people is that the PlayStation 5 has no games. So what if because believe it or not, they had like a CGI animated trailers, which is crazy expensive with photorealistic whatever. They actually had an animated animated clip or something that they're still gonna release. They went ahead and purchased the studio. They did all of this promotion for it. They were giving it all the stops. So it just makes sense when she told me about this theory that she had about what if PlayStation 5 Pro with all this graphical fidelity yada 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 was for you to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. So that's why this is blowing my mind that she could be right, that this could be a possibility.
I see.
So that's why I'm like that's why I'm kind of asking like, what do you think, my friend?
I really don't know, honestly.
Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and forge this. Yes.
Never really, like, I really don't own a PlayStation or ever played any of the PlayStation, so I can't really say.
I understand. It's just wild to me is all. It's wild to think about that, and it's wild to think that the president and CEO of PlayStation says, "Oh, we don't have any IPs for us to, we didn't grow our IP catalog, so we don't have a lot of first-party IPs that we can go ahead and exploit." While also having a game called Astro Boy, which is basically a celebration of the entire history of PlayStation and the many first-party IPs that they've had and done nothing with. So, yeah, that's funny. That's funny to me. I already got a gun lance weapon. Right now I need to forge armor. I am still missing this.
Ah, shit.
But don't worry, I can hunt it now. I didn't get it. Pteranodon. That's the next armor set I should get. Well, I'm gonna be back. I gotta do something with the doggo, so go ahead, have your fun. I'm going to mute myself just in case he barks.
Okay.
$. And it's the only version. No disc version. $700. $700 for the discless version? Did I read that right? Available November 7th. PS5 Pro. I'm not seeing a disc on there. I'm not seeing a disc reader on there. $700 US.
They did release the PS5 Pro. Oh boy. They said it's like $700 or something like that, right? So that's a lot of fucking money for a console. $700 for something like this. That's nuts, man. Like, that's a lot of fucking money. Without a disc drive, what the fuck? That is weird. Why do they not have they don't have a disc drive in this? Oh my god. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Is somebody really gonna drop $700 for this? I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's not really worth it, right? I mean, like, I get that some people will. We can all clearly see the difference, right? But that's a lot of money, man. A PS5 Pro will probably deliver you a better value than a $700 PC that you build yourself, if you are talking about video games exclusively.
Starting at £700! £700! Oh my goodness. Nah, they gotta be violating. £700, $699. Bro, what the hell? Nah, they're violating. Let me know. What do you guys think? Available November the 7th.
If you already own a PS5, just save your money, bro. Sony just announced the PS5 Pro earlier today, and this is basically what it looks like. It's basically just meant to be like an upgraded version of the PS5, you feel me? Faster ray tracing, faster rendering speeds, shit like that. The upgrades in itself does not sound too bad, but retail is $700, bro. You mean to tell me you want me to pay more than retail price for the original PS5 for another PS5 with minimal upgrade?
And yeah, you know what? Like, I know, just like all these other people, I know I mentioned this before, but my brain can't wrap around the whole $700 thing. It's insulting. At a whopping $700, which is the starting price, by the way, the PlayStation 5 Pro is launching in the middle of a financial apocalypse for a lot of people. Not to mention, if you want the full setup, the disc drive, the vertical stand, etc., you're looking at $800 plus. You could almost buy a half-decent gaming PC for that. And for what? To play games that look slightly prettier if you squint? Sony's banking on people shelling out hundreds of dollars for some barely noticeable improvements if they already had the previous iteration. Seriously, you guys need to hop on the PC train like I have years ago and become a full-time PC gamer, because this is ridiculous. As much as I've loved PlayStation and Sony over the years, I barely ever even play my PlayStation 5, I've got to be honest. And there's just way more available on PC, and I can also use my Xbox controller to integrate with most of the games. It's already integrated within most of the games, and they just have much better performance, more options. And then on top of all of this, I just think it's really bad timing, in my opinion.
PS5 Pro got announced. There it is right there. And I'm not going to lie, the specs are decent. 2 terabytes of storage, but the price is insane. Let me know, guys, are you really going to pay $700 for this thing? $800 if you want the disc edition? That's insane. But, I mean, it looks like they're just testing price market to see if people would really pay that much for it.
What doesn't help is that Sony's relationship with its fan base hasn't exactly been the best lately. Between the PlayStation 5 being impossible to get for a while, the lackluster exclusive releases that they had to end up shutting down shortly after they released them, and making some weird-ass decisions, a lot of the fans are already feeling really burned out. And add to that the fact that many of the most anticipated games, like GTA 6, weren't even out yet at the time of this video, or at the time of the announcement. So what is everyone supposed to play on this Pro console? Slightly upgraded versions of games we've already beaten, or have already been available for the longest while already? When I look back at the library for the PlayStation 2, endless games. And then as the consoles progress for the newer generation consoles, especially at launch, it just feels like the libraries kept shrinking and shrinking. And the only thing that makes up most of the library are games that were already available on the previous console. So what exactly am I paying for? I'm gonna pay $700 for maybe one game that I'm gonna get? People are just fed up. They're pissed because Sony's acting like it's doing them a favor with the so-called Pro version, while nickel and diming for every little thing, like the $30 vertical stand. Oh yeah, and the separate disk drive. It's giving Apple vibes. Like, oh, here's a new device that's more expensive, but doesn't even come with the basic stuff that the previous device came with, but it's way more expensive. Aren't I a generous god? It's the ego for me, and the complete lack of self-awareness.
Do you guys not have phones? Yeah, you guys all have phones.
The PlayStation 5 Pro is a classic example of how out of touch Sony has become Instead of delivering something truly revolutionary, they're pushing a console that's marginally better at best, but comes with an even more insulting price tag. People could barely afford the PlayStation 5 in the first place. And I know they must feel proud of themselves. It doesn't mean that people can't drag them through the mud for it. It doesn't mean that they're gonna take us with them. I mean, I know we already have this issue with Steam games and not owning them, but I would encourage you guys to start buying physical copies of things just to prove a point, because something's gotta give. And it's going to get to the point where all of our money is just gonna go down a hole and we just have this illusion of owning things that we don't, which is a great way for corporations to control us. But that's just my take on it. Things are too expensive. I have more important things to spend my money on than something that is missing the basic things that the previous console had. Move forward, not backwards.
You can join us.
I can't hold it any longer. Sony, $700 is crazy. Sure, better GPU, more memory, more storage, fantastic, awesome. Why doesn't it have a disk drive? Also, why doesn't it have a vertical stand? Pro? Like, bare minimum, it should have at least come with a vertical stand if you were gonna market the Pro for $700. How are you not even giving them a piece of plastic?
Next question.
Hey, Coach. Any advice on how to rally people up during halftime?
You could say, let's party.
That's it?
Yeah.
Let's party.
Next question.
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform. Add products, showcase them dynamically, and seamlessly track your inventory. Accept multiple secure payments, and design your storefront down to the very last detail. Get all the tools you need. Drive more sales with customizable gift cards and flexible product subscriptions. Retain customers with a point-based loyalty program, email automations, and reach millions with sales channel integrations. Complete your setup with a personalized analytics dashboard. Make smart business decisions and shape the next phase of your business. Build, manage, and grow from one place. Go to Wix and launch your online business today.
The PS5 Pro has just been revealed.
What we see here is a difference in detail.
Are we looking at the same thing? They just copy and pasted the image and thought we wouldn't notice?
Substantially improves over PlayStation 5 in 3 ways. Here's what we call the Big 3.
Play has no limits, and neither does money.
So overall, some remarkable improvement to the games. Yeah?
I feel that Sony at the minute is constantly in this upward climb and simultaneously a downward spiral. Every bad thing that happens, a good thing happens, and vice versa. I mean, a good example is this scientific graph that was made at Harvard showing the X and Y axis being depression level in time. We're so back with Helldivers 2, and then it's so over with Concord, which basically shut down a week after it came out. And then we're so back again with Astrobot, which is an insanely good platformer, and it's so over again because of the PS5 Pro. Again, I've never known a company to flop, to then have such a banger, to then flop again. I mean, you know Concord, I didn't do a video on it, but pretty much every single YouTuber did. The game was that dead on arrival. I think it had like 80 players or something like that. Basically, they shut down the servers of the game after pretty much a week. I remember Critical doing 2 separate videos where he like tried to play the game, he tried to have fun, and he just couldn't. There was no fun to be had in that game.
The bullet magnetism in this game is actually sickening. The fact that those shots hit is crazy. Give me the meat, boys, and fill my holes. I wanna get sauced by your butt patrol and clap away.
And now that video of Critical playing Concord, that is like a relic that aliens might discover because you can't play the game anymore. They've shut it down completely. But then, obviously, what happened? Sony said, guys, we're really sorry. This won't happen again. Let's make it up to you. And within 3 days, they made Astrobot. That's definitely what happened. They made it in 3 days. Now, I will be honest, I have not played Astrobot. I do have a beloved PS5 here, which I've thrown against the backdrop of my videos many times. I have to use this paperweight, just to play GTA 6. fuck that. And I'll be honest, this thing somehow still turns on, despite the fact that I broke the panels multiple times. Hell yeah! I'm not going to do it now because, like, after this video, you'll understand that the PS5 that you have right now, this is precious.
We're having soft tacos later.
Regarding Astrobot, I've seen a lot of detractors basically saying, oh, it's basically just it's a glorified Super Mario Odyssey that came out in 2017. Like, okay, true. But also, the game does look genuinely fun. And then I've seen other people saying, I clapped when Le character from Le Other Game appear on screen, which is also true.
Oh, let's go! That's class!
But, like, the game does seem fun. It seems genuinely fun. Is it fun enough for me to plug in my PS5 and pay the money? And
for those in the market for flavor, try Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas. Vibrantly refreshing flavors inspired by Mexican tradition and perfect for any fiesta. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas. Boldly authentic, vibrantly flavorful.
and then set up all the monitors and stuff so it comes through on my monitors. No, I can't be arsed. I got my cable management done. No, I don't care. I'll probably see it on the Steam page 5 years from now. I mean, to be fair, we're probably going to get The Last of Us Part 2 on PC at some point. All we really need to do is wait for Season 2 of the show to come out that everyone's probably going to hate. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because we finally got it. It was inevitable. Every single console that has a lifespan before they jump to the next generation, they try to make a pro version of their console. If you're an old head like me, you might remember the Xbox 360 and how they had the Xbox 360 Elite that was black and it had a slightly less chance of getting those red rings of death that you'd have to ship off to Microsoft to get it fixed. The Nintendo Switch had the OLED model that made the screen like half an inch bigger and the frame is white and the screen is better and none of the processing powers are increased at all. You're still getting a game that's going to run at 10 FPS. But now the PS5 inevitably has the PS5 Pro. And you're probably wondering what the price tag of such a beast is. $700. And this is where it gets even better, right? If you're in the UK, you get cucked because we have to pay for everything more over here because our country's falling apart. £700. And if you're wondering what £700 is in USD, that's $916. You're paying $1,000 for this thing if you live in the UK. I don't understand why we have to pay more for everything. We're literally being shafted like actual third world country. Like genuinely, what in the phantom tax is going on? Why are we being taxed an extra like $200 for no reason? This isn't something I'm making up, by the way. This is the actual price sheet. So it's $700, £700, 800 euros. Keep in mind, 800 euros converted to USD is $883 at the time of recording. So again, we are the only country in the world that has to pay more. Like, I don't understand why we're being punished. Like, maybe Sony has saw all the bits of me, like, throwing my PS5 against the wall and decided to, like, punish the whole nation for that. I'm gonna try and keep my cool. The biggest question is it worth it currently if you have a PS5 to get the PS5 Pro? Now, some of these features which they talked about in the keynote are pretty interesting. Like, for example, they have a more advanced GPU and a larger GPU, thicker GPU. They also have advanced ray tracing and AI upscaling to increase the frame rate from 60 FPS, that being in a 4K resolution as well. And then also talking about an enhanced storage and memory capabilities, going from 825 gigabytes in the PS5 to 2 terabytes. And honestly, people will be getting out of their chair and clapping, saying how, like, based Sony is. They're not. Have you seen how big games are now? I swear Warzone, like if you download everything for the new COD, it's like a good 800 gigabytes. So basically, that's already a whole, like half of your storage is already gone. Also, to any PS5 law scholars, I do like to correct myself. It does actually come with 1 terabyte of storage, but then there's always a chunk that's taken up by, like, you know, system data and whatnot. So basically, it's 825 gig. Now, in the technical presentation hosted by Mark Cerny, there are some things that are a little bit worrying if you read between the lines. He basically says there are 3 huge changes that are happening with the PS5 Pro, and it's again the larger GPU, the ray tracing, and the AI-driven upscaling. 2 of those are basically the GPU. The larger GPU is the GPU, and then the ray tracing is also the GPU. So it's really 2 changes, if anything. And then ray tracing, I love ray tracing. It's great. I love looking down at like puddles of water and then I see my character's reflection. I love looking in the mirror and I see my own character, like beloved children's game Mafia 3. Now, the cons for this machine, apart from the $200 price hike, that's $200 if you're in America. You're basically paying for 2 PS5s if you live in the UK. And then on top of that as well, despite it being a PS5 Pro, which probably is going to be the last major console that they make in the PS5 line, like the most upgraded one before they make like a peasant version. There's no disk drive. You got to pay again. You got to pay extra to get an optical disc drive. And I get it. I know so many people, like, they download and buy all their things online now. I do that. I'll be honest. Like, I have not bought a single physical game in the past, like, 5 years because there's no point, especially on PC as well. Like, who the hell does that? You know, once you get Steam or, like, Epic Games or something, everything you kind of just do online. But, again, I remember when I was but a wee little lad, there's obviously the novelty of going to a game store or online and buying a physical copy. I know people that have like rows and rows of like, you know, Xbox games, PS5 games, because they like to be physical collectors, and then they probably collect Funko Pops as well. A little bit odd, but whatever, you do you. The fact you got to pay more for the optical disc drive, despite the fact that you're paying way more money than you should anyway. A lot of people basically started ribbing on the PS5 Pro, saying, why are Blu-ray players getting so expensive now? So this is where the math is not mathing at all. So they have offered a PS5 version in the past that has been disc-free. It's called like a digital version, and I get it. Like, that's fine if you've got a good internet connection. You don't live in the UK if you have a good internet. I'm sorry. I know the majority of you watching this are American, but I'm so rent-free about how like the PS5 at every turn is trying to like cuck people in the UK. So again, if you get the digital version for the PS5, no disc tray, you're basically relying on having good internet. If you live in the UK, good luck. Okay, consider this, right? The base PS5 Pro is $700. That is without the disc drive. And then it's $499 with the disc drive included. So it's going to cost even more than $200 to get that. And then you know that little crappy vertical stand as well that always says it isn't included in the asterisk. And then on top of that as well, you have to get it installed versus buying an option where it's already put on for you. It is just a money sink. Now, a lot of critics, and I say critics, there's been like 2 forum posts and they were probably on Reddit, and they're basically making the counterpoint that you can easily get a gaming laptop or a computer with great specs for a similar price. Now, getting into the nerd stuff here a little bit, the newer GPU might actually be the equivalent of the AMD Radeon RX 6800. And currently, if you look that up online, that's worth about $350. And also, it was released back in 2020. So again, like, you're getting the PS5 Pro, which is meant to be like the best console in the world. It can play everything max settings. It is running on 4-year-old technology. Like, why does no one have a problem with this? So even though the GPU is apparently larger, does it really justify a price hike like this when the technology is like basically 4 years old? And also, I do want to say, I don't want to give any shade to any of my boys that are running that Radeon RX 6800. I just think it's a little bit bizarre how it's basically saying that it's like the cornerstone of technology and the best console you can get without getting like a giga powered PC, but it's still running on the equivalent of a 4-year-old card. Now, one critic made this bizarre counterpoint. Like, I get it, okay? Like, I really don't like the PS5, but this is the one time I'm going to defend them. They made the point saying that you could go on holiday for 2 weeks for less than £700. The vacation spots they include mention Turkey, Bulgaria, Greece, or even Morocco. You can touch grass for the similar price of getting a PS5 Pro. I'm going to counter that opinion piece because do gamers touch grass? No. Half the world is basically stuck indoors now calling on Discord all day. Like, no, there is no way that someone, oh, let me go to Morocco. Let me go to Turkey, get like a hair transplant. Let me go to Bulgaria, get robbed. Let me go to Greece and laugh at all the people for how bad their economy is. Okay, great. I get to do poverty tourism for a week. Where's my PS5? That's a really awful counterpoint, I do want to say, and you can definitely tell that was wrote by a boomer. There's also this whole conversation about AI upscaling and how effective it actually is going to be, because obviously every company in the world, they love using AI. Wait, I get to fire people? And we still make money? Oh my god, AI, I love AI. Now, during the presentation, they show various examples of background details in various games to highlight how much crisper the PS5 Pro performs compared to the PS5 on performance mode. Keep that in mind. Remember, you've got graphics mode and then performance mode. Graphics mode, everything look amazing, but then game 7 FPS. And then performance mode, everything look a little bit washed out, but you get 60 FPS. It's really unsurprising, by the way, as well. During the keynote speech, they basically admitted that 3/4 of people, 75%, chose to have performance mode because, again, it's like frame rate over everything. Always. Like, I would rather my game look like ass and have a stable frame rate because, like, I'll be honest, I remember playing Red Dead Redemption 2 when it came out, like on the PS5 very briefly, and like on 30 FPS, if like, okay, Red Dead 2 is a very bad example. I get that. It's very unfair because the game already feels like it has input delay. It's like, you know, you press like the X button to get Arthur on his horse and it takes him like, he's like And then he gets up on the horse, right? But imagine how delayed Red Dead Redemption 2 is. On top of it being 30 FPS, it was completely unplayable. I could not get into that game at all. And you know what I did? I bought it on PC and had the best time of my life. So yes, Take-Two, you won. I bought the game twice. That's why you didn't announce a release date on PC. Scumbags. Now, they do compare the PS5 Pro to the PS5 on performance mode, which is incredibly unfair. That's like in Fear and Hunger. You lost your arms, you lost your legs, and then you got blinded by a crow mauler. By the way, for anyone that didn't get the funny video game reference, that's basically you are playing the game moving at the pace of a slug because you're crawling on the floor because you have no arms and you have no legs, and you've been blinded. So if you didn't memorize the entire game off by heart, which changes every time you boot it up, you are screwed. I honestly think this is a really bad time as well for Sony to announce the PS5 Pro because they just had Astrobot, and Astrobot is a banging game. Everyone is saying great things about it. And that is a game that can easily run 60 FPS because it was made around it. It's a very simplistic game. It doesn't have the high fidelity of like Horizon or The Last of Us Part 2. And by the way, they were using those games during the presentation because they have nothing else to show off because they know that like every other game is already on PC by now. I also watched the presentation again with Mark Cerny, and it does come across as very weird. They're almost like trying to bury the PS5, but they don't want to be open about it. They're constantly making comparisons about how much better the PS5 Pro is, but they also at the same time don't want to slate the original PS5 too much because they know once they do that, basically no one's going to buy it. And the thing is, again, no one has any money right now. Everyone is broke. Everyone is poor, except me. I'm a billionaire. But the point being, when this PS5 Pro comes out, it's not like everyone is going to jump onto buying the PS5 Pro. Most people won't. It's going to be a selective console. And I guarantee you, they're not going to make as many models of the PS5 Pro that they made of the PS5. With the PS5, they made about 7 different models before they ran out of stock on every single site online, and then scumbag scalpers were trying to like resell it to you for double the price, which is honestly probably still cheaper than the PS5 Pro. If you're wondering what the huge TLDR is of this video, basically PS5, right, you had graphics mode and then you had performance mode. Again, performance mode was 60 FPS, looked a little bit worse, and then graphics mode, everything looked better, but it was like 30 FPS. Basically, all the PS5 Pro is performance mode, frame rate, while having the graphics setting. So it's basically just the best of both worlds. Is it really worth like dumping nearly $1,000 into getting it though? Probably not. If anything, hear me out, right? I know that the PS5 had a lot of issues on launch because I think there was something about like them not having the materials to make so many consoles. Okay, this is a genius idea. I don't know why they're not thinking about this. Why not be able to trade in your PS5 to then get the PS5 Pro at like a massively discounted price, like 50% off or 70% off or something, because they're basically the same console, just one of them has a better GPU. Just pay for the cost of the GPU. Like maybe they have to do an assessment of your PS5 if they can actually reuse the materials. Like, oh no, there's a bit of a semen stuck inside the fan there. We can't accept this one, sir. But I think that is, honestly, Sony, hire me. I don't know the logistics. That's probably going to be an absolute nightmare, but I don't have to pay more money for it, so I'm down for it. Now, I think some of the games that they shown off during the presentation were a little bit embarrassing. I mean, for example, they were showing Borderlands 3 and how it could get up to, I think it was 120 frames.
And frame rates that can be as high as 120 frames a second. PS5 has a powerful RDNA 2 GPU, which can render anything from intricate details to fantastic worlds with vast panoramas to explore.
I mean, two things. First of all, getting Borderlands 3 at 120 FPS is that's not any milestone. The game came out in 2019. It is a 5-year-old game. And also, it's a really mid game. Like, goddamn, that game was actually so goddamn mid. I remember buying that game on Epic because it came out on Epic first. And then because I've got, like, autistic brand loyalty, I waited for it to come out on Steam. I bought it again, hoping I'd enjoy it. No, just nothing. My brain switched off. And also, the Rick and Morty Easter egg. I'm never letting that go. I'll be honest now, unfortunately, a lot of people haven't really talked about this, but what Sony is doing is basically what every single company is doing. I mean, a good example is, like, you know, the smartphone that comes out every year. Like, I'm on a S25 Ultra. Basically, at the minute, I'm on like the best Samsung phone, like the most powerful Samsung phone money can buy, which is probably as powerful as like an iPhone 8 or something. But the point I'm trying to make is like these companies now, they're not innovating anymore because they know people will buy like anything. So, you know, they talk about all these amazing features like Nebula Demi 5 GPU core. My nuts itch. My nuts really itch. Please help me. Please get the itching powder. Oh my God, my nuts itch. Gen 5. All the PS5 Pro is having the performance frame rate while having the graphics setting graphics pretty much. So you're just getting better looking games. And then also at the same time, you're getting good frame rate. And it's like, just say that. You didn't need to have like a 20-minute presentation where you're just talking about how like, you know, oh, the fidelity is so good, guys. Wow, look at all that fidelity. Now you can have motion blur without the game slowing down. That's fidelity, guys. That's fidelity. At the minute, buying a PS5 Pro is a meme. There is no point. There genuinely is no point. Like every game they were showing off that was like, it looked better, they're all like 5-year-old games. Like The Last of Us Part 2, I don't mean to scare you here, by the way. This is going to be a shock. That came out in 2020. That is nearly a 5-year-old game, which is... Jesus, that is terrifying to say out loud. Oh my God, we're all just like rushing to the grave. They also brag about having quicker loading times as well, just because like the SSD is better. And it's like, apart from Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, I cannot think of a single game where you would need to have faster loading times, because to be fair, the loading times in Rift Apart were pretty awful. But again, it's like, this is not a new game.
A custom SSD can load data at breathtaking speed, resulting in ultra-fast transitions between game world and data streaming rates so high that traversal speeds are essentially unlimited.
Honestly, if they announce games that would be better on the PS5 Pro or almost built for the PS5 Pro, could you imagine that? Then there would be an incentive. Then there would be a reason. But at the minute, it's like, oh yeah, you know that 5-year-old game you platinum because you're a sweat? You can play it now. And the load times are quicker. And also the frame rate's better. Like, I don't think Sony understand this is not giving you a new game. Like, just because a game I played in 30 FPS is now 60 does not mean I'm going to go back and play it. Rift Apart was a really good game, by the way. I'm actually, you know what? Like, for the one time, I actually kneel to Sony because thank God they put that on Steam, because that was a really good platform. I love that game. They have this one part called Tempest 3D Audio as well, and it's like the biggest scam imaginable because it's so obvious that all they've done for this presentation is they've got gameplay and then they've taken the audio to a sound studio and added an insane amount of bass. You know those videos you get on YouTube where it's like 5D audio, whatever that means, and it's basically just increasing the bass? That's what they've done, because you're not playing this on a PS5 Pro. You are sat at home watching it on your phone or on your computer, so the audio has obviously been tampered with to make it sound more cinematic and make it sound more immersive.
Tempest 3D audio tech brings an unparalleled sense of immersion to the sound of the games. With audio so real, you may not even need to see the enemies to know exactly where they are.
The one saving thing about this presentation is the fact that they show Returnal gameplay. That's a good game. I'm going to do a main channel video on Returnal at some point. It's not all in their head, I promise. It is. They also show that the PS5 Pro controller has like built-in haptics, so you could feel the game when you play it.
Finally, the DualSense controller has haptics that let you feel through your hand what the character is experiencing.
I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here because Sony scammed me. So here's my PS5 controller, right? Now, I'm not going to talk about the fact that Sony quietly increased the cost of the PS5 DualSense controller without telling anyone. They actually quietly bumped it up by $5. So instead of it being $69, it's now $75. No, let's ignore that. Let's talk about the fact that I bought the PS5 DualSense Edge, which to this day is still the best controller for the PS, basically the best video game controller money can buy, and the most expensive by far, being around £200. You know, it comes with this cool little threaded cable, this little bag, so you can take it on a holiday with you because you got no mates. It's got everything. It even has little buttons that you can adjust and take off and stuff. Listen to this, right? Listen to this. Listen to the feedback of this controller, right? Listen.
Autism spectrum disorder, or autism for short, is a term that describes...
That's nice, right? That's nice. There's a bit of feedback there, right? That's the $70 one. Now, what about the £200 one? Let's listen. Basically nothing. The button, the buttons on this are pressed in. And guess what? You can swap out the thumbsticks. You can swap out the triggers. You can't swap these out. So basically, I got scammed. I got scammed. Genuinely, like, I bought this controller solely to play Elden Ring on PC, right? And it's a complete waste of money. No point buying it. So now I just have to default to the normal controller. It's not a big issue, but like, I paid £200 for that, and they scammed me. Now, the average person would probably say, Lamau, you deserved it for paying £200 for a controller. True. I actually can't counteract that point. It was the most stupid decision I made in my life. I know this is a dead bit as well, but like, I think one thing that's really sad about the PS5 Pro presentation is like, it just shows how little games the PS5 has. It really does not have a lot of games. I'm not talking about games. I'm talking about like actual exclusives. You know, they've got Spider-Man 2, they've got The Last of Us Part 2. Those are gonna come over onto PC at some point and probably have way more options and settings. Harry Potter, did you put no games in the... And I know what's going to happen. Anytime you bring this up, Sony fanboys will instantly direct all their hate to Xbox. Okay, I get it. You're kicking Xbox when they're down. They actually have negative games. They have no games because any game that does come out, it basically just comes out on Game Pass. Now, they do show some examples of like how the PS5 Pro looks better. I mean, they show some screenshots of like, you know, The Last of Us Part 2 or Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. And the fidelity, far away, definitely is better. It is. Like, you can't argue about that. But again, it's like when you're playing a game like that, do smaller details that far away really matter that much? Is it really worth paying the best part of $1,000 just to be able to read those words on a sign like 500 meters away? I think it's like what I said earlier. It just goes to show that companies right now are just not innovating anymore. They basically just want to be able to sell you the next product that's like a 5% improvement than the last. This is not worth your money at all. It is not. It's cool. It's cool. It's definitely, you know, if you're super rich and you got money to burn, sure, you could buy one, definitely. But like in today's market, when everyone's poor, there's like inflation, cost of living crisis, like all this stuff going on. It's not worth it. It's genuinely just not worth it because it's such a minuscule upgrade. You're basically just playing games, max settings, 60 FPS. That's it. I want to end the video on this one tweet from Rock Solid. No disc player. $100 disc reader sold separately. $30 stand for the console that you have to buy separately. More expensive controllers, AI features, 8K resolution support. Nobody has an 8K TV. $700 in North Europe, $900 in Europe. And this is the one time where Todd Howard wins.
People will buy anything. That doesn't mean you should do it.
Philo's got a world of entertainment for you to explore.
Put a bird on it!
With the networks you love, AMC Plus original hits and blockbuster flicks, and a library of thousands of movies and shows you can't miss.
This is like heaven.
Best of all, you can save all your favorites and rewatch them for a year.
That does sound nice.
Philo's just a better way to watch TV.
Happiness.
So uncover your next obsession for a price you won't stress about.
We may be seeing the dying days of Ubisoft. Now, admittedly, that statement is still tainted with a degree of hyperbole, as Ubisoft is by no means a pauper just yet, but oh boy, it has been plagued with a long and ragged line of absolute failures that has seen a 10% drop in stock prices just today, and if we look at the long-term history of the company, oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. An 83% drop over the last 5 years, showing that it's simply just been downhill pretty much since forever. Yeah, Ubisoft is not doing very well at all, and is in essence kept afloat by a single title, that being Rainbow Six Siege. Whereas other attempts, well, the new Prince of Persia, the new diverse Prince of Persia, was not received with the applause that the developers apparently anticipated. And then there's Star Wars Outlaws, which, oh boy, I can... Even today, it is genuinely slightly difficult to understand and to believe that Star Wars has now become a financial liability. I mean, just being able to slap Star Wars on something in the past was pretty much a guarantor for instant success, even if you hammered it on pinball or whatever else. Yet now, people see Star Wars and they immediately get suspicious. It actually damages your brand by making it in a Star Wars setting, no matter how promising the idea might be. And hey, the idea of a more like rogue-esque, scoundrel-esque style Star Wars game, open world, was absolutely appealing. Being able to run around the world of Star Wars in a theme parky way, doing whatever the hell you want, being some kind of kick-ass Han Solo style character, sounds great. But it's 2024, isn't it? And sounding great really does not matter anymore. And what is worst, of course, is that this is happening to such a progressive and diverse company. Ubisoft is, well, it is being mismanaged, claim shareholders, and shareholders are hostage. Investor demands video game company go private after stock drop. How could this have happened? Again, it's such a diverse company. It is clearly doing everything it can possibly do in its power to make sure that it's reaching the widest conceivable audience. I mean, just look at this, their mentorship program, for example, where they are building an inclusive entertainment industry that reflects the diversity of our players. They're hiring all the right people, right? Now, this program is only open to those who identify as a woman or a non-binary individual. But hey, details, eh? That's the modern audience in a nutshell right there, right? But much like Disney, they've been looking to the horizon for aforementioned diverse audience to come and ride to their rescue now for, well, the last 5 years, and that really is a beautifully demonstrative graph, isn't it? And hey, let's look at it on the other side. Okay, so what's Ubisoft got in the future, right? Because right now, there is a civil war going on within Ubisoft. People want to bring the company private so that they can take some serious grips, change out management, change out development teams, change out designers, and get back to actually making games that people want to purchase. Something which someone had forgotten about. Well, they do have a couple of good ones. Anno 1117, I guess. Pax Romana. I mean, the Anno series, Anno 1800 is, unironically, the single best city builder I've ever played. Like, it might be one of, if not, again, the best city builder ever, okay? It is an amazing city builder. It is incredible. And with all of the DLC, it must have done very financially well. And so this one, well, it's Anno. It's Anno 1800, the sequel to that fantastic game, and it's set in Rome. Holy shit. I mean, this should be, by all accounts, a license to print money. Toss in some interesting characters like you did in Anno, maybe a hot waifu, for example, and just roll in that Roman aesthetic, and this should be an amazing hit. However, this is, of course, developed by Blue Byte, and Blue Byte has had a very hit and miss history for a while now. So if we look down here, The New Settlers, New Allies, that's a game that has a bit of a twinge to it, shall we say, did not do very well at all. Anno 1800, of course, was amazing and did quite well. Skull and Bones did unbelievably poorly, particularly as it's also been in development for, oh Jesus, like absolute ages. Like, I heard about this one, I think like World of Warships was entering beta phase or something. It is ancient. They must have poured probably millions into this game at the very least. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, another game that you would have thought would be set to print money, did very, very poorly. Even though it was apparently an okay-ish game, but, well, one of the weird things about Avatar is that despite all of the popularity of the series, of the movies, it has had next to no actual cultural impact. People know about the movies, they might go watch the movies, but they have virtually zero interest in the paraphernalia surrounding it. Assassin's Creed Nexus, I have no idea what that is, and of course Rainbow Six Siege and Far Cry 6. So, oh, the Settlers Online as well. I have no idea how good that's doing, but the point is, Blue Byte seems to miss just about as often as they hit. And with a new Anno game, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like, Anno 1800 already had a certain whiff of the woke about it. Like when you arrived in the new world and the savages there were like, oh, you've got an ironclad warship, do you? Ha! pathetic. Let's teach you about tortillas and electricity, apparently, which can only be created in the New World. Or the fact that scholars can only be recruited from Africa. It's like, it's the kind of things you look at and you're like, I've seen this before, but the game was such quality that you kind of just like, yeah, okay, well, yeah, let's go with it, right? But I don't know if that will fly now, particularly after, you know, failures like Concord and the fact that the cultural opposition to the progressives has got a bit of blood on the fangs now. And what else have they got? Well, Beyond Good and Evil 2, that's a game that's practically certain to sell like hotcakes. If it ever comes out, as we still know diddly dick nothing about it, as we really about Anna, we don't know much about that either. They're making a Prince of Persia The Sand of Time remake, which, again, I find rather amusing. So at least somebody at Ubisoft is paying attention, I do suppose. But far more importantly, what is Ubisoft's next big game? What's their next big cash cow that's going to come out and really, you know, fix that not too good stock price? Oh, I know. Assassin's Creed Shadows. See, here's the thing. If a Star Wars game, which by all accounts wasn't that terrible of a video game, it just wasn't really much of a Star Wars game either, can do, well, this to your stock prices? Oh boy. Now, they've kind of done the correct thing with Assassin's Creed Shadows here, in that Ubisoft has largely shut the fuck up about it recently. As every time they've opened their mouth about this game, even just to do basic marketing, it's bitten them in the ass with a ferocity that is rarely seen in video games, as it became a bit of a lightning rod for, well, again, the cultural sides. That is beginning to realize that it has a lot of cultural power that it can wield around now, and like a child with a brand new fancy toy, it is going to do just that. Assassin's Creed Shadow is probably going to be the next target for it. This game will need a miracle to be particularly successful, or more correctly, it will require a lack of attention, basically. It's going to need to come out and kind of just fly under the radar, allowing the people who are already going to buy it to pick it up, give it good reviews, and give it a generalized thumbs up, before anyone can really begin to wonder
Bet
what's
you've been enjoying yourself.
I just defeated the boss.
Very nice. Yay, subquest completed.
Take a look at the quest list. Take care.
Woo! A game of mine just released, but I'm not gonna be able to buy it today or tomorrow when I get paid. It's called Lollipop Chainsaw. You probably heard about me talking about it if you've been in the voice chat. If not, then yeah, it's Lollipop Chainsaw.
Nice.
Fucking
I might get that game too.
No, they announced like no censorship. It's releasing exactly how it was when first released back on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So it's a fun game, man. It's a very fun game. It's something that it's like how you're playing Warhammer right now. It's like one of those types of like arcadey beat 'em up that we don't see anymore.
Holy shit.
What up?
The chaplain is Leandros? In case you didn't know who Leandros is, he's the one who ratted me out in the first game.
Oh god.
Because he thought that I was corrupted chaos.
So there's some bad blood going there.
In 40K, no good deed goes unpunished.
Fuck, I forgot how to play the gun lance. Okay, here it is. Okay.
Well, the game is done.
No way, you just completed it?
Yeah.
Well, it was only, I think it was said 8 hours long.
7 hours on.
7 hours, okay. So 7 hours, 8, give or take what you do. Oh man, alright, give me your review or quick thoughts.
So far, so good. I'll give it somewhere between 4 and 9.
8 and 9, alright.
8 or 9. If I were to give it a 10, they would have like not get rid of the frowny face helmets, you know, the OG helmets. Then I'll give it a 10. No wait, on second thought, I'll give it a 9 because they did feature that in the beginning of the game.
Epic, epic. I'm glad.
Hello?
Well, hey, Hunt.
Hey, what's up, Hunter?
Oh, not much. Just fighting pimps on Yakuza like a dragon.
You just missed it. I just finished the game.
Nice.
I went to go walk my dog, so yeah, I couldn't see the ending on how it all ends, but it's fine.
So what's
Oh
next?
my
then,
god,
right?
I can't believe Neanderals is a chaplain, despite the fact that he was despite the fact that he ratted me out.
So shit.
So what happens next?
I'm gonna draw some fan art.
I was gonna say
Okay.
you're gonna try the multiplayer aspect, but I don't know what the multi-player aspect entails, so.
It's pretty simple, but it's not too bad.
Show people what for, brother.
I'm gonna wait until the
Credits.
Until the credits end, because you never know if there's like a after credit scene.
Yeah, that's what everyone kind of does now.
Yeah. But yeah, so far so good. I did enjoy the game. One of the best 40K games I ever played since the first Space Marine game.
That's some high praise.
You know what's funny?
What?
A lot of journalists, a lot of gamer journalists were not very happy about this game. You know why?
It's not. I already know why.
Because it lacked diversity and female Space Marines, despite the fact that there's a black guy in the fucking Ultramarines.
Doesn't matter, Ray. As long as there's a trans woman or a she-man, that's when they start praising.
If the journalists and the pronoun people hates this game, you know it's gonna be good.
Yep. Well, you know they're already going at the Lollipop Chainsaw now.
It doesn't matter as long as the game is active. There's nothing they can do about it.
The more they hate, the better.
Oh my god! Finally, a game that's filled with so much male testosterone. Now I need to play the other game that has like female testosterone. What I mean by that, you know, sexy, busty, sexy female. What was the game? Stargate? What was the game called?
I'm more confused than you are.
What do you mean? Like, I forgot the name of the game where you play as a sexy female. Is it called Stargate?
I really don't know.
JD.
JD.
He's gone.
Stargate. I just don't know any other sexy female games other than just. With Lollipop Chainsaw coming out and all that stuff. I just hope Grasshop did it right with that game. Because I'm already annoyed on what they did to No More Heroes on Steam.
Okay, Stargate is a movie. Never mind.
Oh.
Is it Interstellar? Maybe it's Interstellar. No. What's it called?
Let's see. Fugitives and then Escape Artists.
Oh, Stellar Blade.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
Stellar Blade. Yeah, that's the game where you play as a hot, sexy. Where you play as a hot, sexy protagonist.
Yep. God, how many times Sony was trying to even censor that game.
Ugh.
Oh, don't worry, Ray, because ever since the release for that PS5 that's coming soon, everyone's already hating it. Sony ain't gonna get its money back, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Concord as well, if you saw that as well. There you guys are. Wait, is it already out on Steam?
What?
No, Stellar Blade.
I think it's just a PS5 exclusive.
Well, actually, they were thinking about putting it on Steam as well.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. I mentioned the mods already.
What was it called? Oh, yeah.
I'm actually surprised he actually beaten this game.
I mean, I've been playing it since a few days ago.
I was going to say day one.
Yeah.
The stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you. Yeah. Should you falter on the path for even a moment. I see. Draw.
Damn.
This. The stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you. Yeah. Should you falter on the path for even a moment. Calgar has informed you of your assignment. Good. I will brief you en route. You are joining us. I am. Very good, my lord. You have done well. You have won the trust of your brothers.
Damn, I should have ended the quest instead of having this guy wait for me. That was bad. That was a bad move on my part. Oh well. Let's see. And I didn't test to see how good I am with this gun lance. So that's kind of on me too. That was kind of bad. What up?
No, nothing much.
Nothing to it.
Can you even ride a crab is the question.
This is so weird. I can't believe Leandros became a chaplain. What the hell?
After all he did, he still became a fucking chaplain.
Because like in the 40k lore, when Titus in the first game was under suspicion of chaos, you know what? Instead of reporting to the chaplain like before him, he reported the Inquisition instead, in which he keeps bragging the Codex, the Codex of Astartes, which literally is the space Bible, telling that you should always report suspicions of the group to your Legion chaplain, not the Inquisition, and he ends up doing it. He ends up breaking the Codex rules by reporting the Inquisition.
Fuck yeah, brother. This is how I game. Yeah, you gotta follow the rules.
And now 100 years
rules can kill you.
And now 100 years later, he became a chaplain. What the hell?
Fuck! I gotta relearn how to play Gunlance. Shit, man, I'm getting fucked up in this game. Come on, put your shit away, you fuck. I hate this area because all these fucking mob creatures that don't belong here is fucking in the middle of it. I keep forgetting how do I do it. I just did it too. Oh shit! I like playing with the shield because I can.
The Codex Astartes does not support this action. Do not cite the Codex to me, Leandros. I was there when it was written.
I like that meme. That meme is such a fun one.
Yeah. What's funny about Gilliman, who's like the founder of the Ultramarines, has a love interest with a Eldar.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Oh shit.
If you don't know what Eldars are, they're space elves.
I know that.
Okay.
One. I know that one.
Yeah.
I don't.
I've seen a few lore videos. Some are really good at describing what they are. How they kinda It's especially the whole no-nos of what you're supposed to do as a Space Marine.
Heresy.
Yeah, heresy. It's funny. I love
Then of course there's the Dark Eldars, who just literally turned you into a slave.
Of course, the moment I drop my shield is the moment he fucking charges, bro.
Yep. Right now he's calling you a sucker.
Oh yeah, as I read deep into the lore, you know the oh wait, you guys haven't seen the first game, but like, so there's this Inquisitor who took Captain Titus in the first game. Outside of the game, he fell into chaos.
Damn.
Fucking Christ.
He fell into chaos. Then the Death Watch. Yeah, it was the Grey Knights that killed the Inquisitor and found Titus inside of a cryo chamber, inside of a cryo tube. So after they read about Captain Titus, he put him into the Death Watch.
Ah, shit. Yo, it's 318. It's been a while, man.
This series has.
And didn't I tell you?
It's so massive that, like, 40K is so massive that there is no timeline where you can go in order. You can just pick whatever timeline in the universe, and you can start from that.
But didn't I tell you that I would be gone for
It's not like
a
Star
long
Wars
time?
where
There are
we have
times
the
where I'm gonna
prequels,
be like,
then we have the prequels,
very nice,
the original
dude.
trilogy, then the sequels, the etc. etc. In 40K, it's anywhere, whichever you want to pick. either the Dawn of War timeline, or the Space Marine timeline, or even the movie timeline. And that movie I'm talking about is the cringy Ultramarine movie, which nobody likes to talk about, or the books. Yeah, the books is all, you can also pick in that timeline too.
Nice.
I guess they say like it's so big that you can literally make your own timeline in the 40K universe. Like, give it the furry apocalypse.
that's hilarious.
After
Come on, where is it?
after playing a little bit of multiplayer, I'm gonna draw my Anubis girl as a Chaos Goddess.
Nice, very nice.
Because I really did like the design of the Chaos Legion in this game, known as the Thousand Suns.
Ah, that's very nice, man. Glad. Very glad. This guy killed my fucking monster when I was trying to, like, capture him, but it's fine. Whatever. I just really wanted... I really wanted to get one of his organs that make me have, like, a certain shield. But it's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. It happens. This is what happens when you don't set everything up for...
Don't you get assists, though?
I mean, I still get his items. It's just not enough. There is no assists in Monster Hunter. It is like... Yeah, there's just no assists. Let's just keep it that. It's just like how much damage did you do to the monster? I was here long before he did, so I guess in terms I went ahead and got it.
Understood.
And I do not stream very often, but when I do my best to make it the best. Alright, hold on. Anyway, 318. I know it's been a very long while since we last spoke. But like I said before, and I did tell you that this does happen, is that there'll be days where you'll see me stream every single day for an entire week, maybe even 3, heck, an entire month. But then there'll be days where, like, okay, where is this guy? I have not seen him in eons. Where is he? And yeah, that's just me, man. I'm kind of inconsistent like that. even with me having a schedule like right here on my channel, even with my schedule right here, like, oh, here's my schedule. My schedule is so and so, and it's like, don't always follow that. All right, wait, what is I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta get this. Weapon, no armor. There's one weapon I was supposed to be grinding for was for a gun lance. It was supposed to be it was supposed to be for this one. Because I think because of the sharpness level. But I didn't do it. I went ahead and got this one. That's the one that I got. My boys already went to sleep on PlayStation. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so my boys already went to sleep on PlayStation. The chat is empty on that one. I was wondering why no one was saying anything. But it is what it is. Okay, let's see. I've gotten this. It's 240 when in terms of sharpness. I guess there's another gun lance that's higher in terms of attack. I know that I'm supposed to also have certain affinities and certain decorations that's supposed to make it me hit better. But I didn't do that. See you soon. But that is okay. It is fine. I don't know. I just took a nap and now I was ready to go to play Monster Hunter. Oh, what the fuck? What are the sexy twins doing here?
How are you today?
Oh my god! It's a 20-minute it's a 20-minute long ending credits.
But is the other twin silent? How come we can't talk to her? Whatever. Alright, what's the next thing?
God damn it, I only found enough gluttons. I need to find freaking snippers and freaking paparazzis to beat up.
You know what? I think that's enough Monster Hunter for today. I think that's fine.
Alright.
That's enough Monster Hunter. Saving.
Oh.
I'm gonna set a few things up for the stream I'm gonna have tomorrow when I'm off. And that stream is going to be Breath of the Wild, most likely.
And we just finished.
Nice.
Epic. I'm so happy.
Alright, Ray. Now play
And then usually another seated one.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
that's
do a
that
super
sounds like a
chat
good
says-
baseline way you could do baseline.
I understand that, Mom.
Ah,
but
the
do you think it's
multiplayer where all
possible
the
that things can be
brothers
edited out of context?
Oh,
What he
did you
said
see any
to,
Chaos Sisters?
Keemstar about CoffeeZilla exposing him.
Did you see the sisters? Were the
Just edited
sisters
out
in
of
the game?
context where I said, "Liar,
Yeah, were they in the game? Were you able to see them?
He's still trying to slither out of all of it, even though here he admits he deserves
Kinda
it
wanted
all.
to see him.
You know, like the repercussions.
Probably another
diagnosis. I should have waited. I should have
Dawn of War,
mentioned the
most
cancer
likely.
scare when I made the video. I panicked. I fucked up. I deserve everything I got. I deserve it. Like I said earlier, I deserve it, and that's okay. It's okay.
Nice,
Zoom in.